solve 4d raised to 4 minus 8d cube minus 7d square plus 11d plus 6 whole bracket y is equal to 0. Hello future engineers and my dear students, welcome back to Mudassir Academy. I am Mudassir Sheikh. Today's video is going to be very important. I will be solving couple of two very important questions which have been frequently asked in the VTU examination for 6 to 7 marks. So please concentrate on how I solve these problems and practice along with me so that you don't miss even a single marks. And also, if you haven't referred my previous video, then please find a link in the description below. It will be very useful to follow the further video here. Okay, so in the previous video, it was an introduction to higher order differential equation in which I have, very simple way and a detailed manner explain how to find a complementary factor along with numerous examples. So along with those examples and doing these examples, I am 100% sure that you will be 100% complementary factor ready. So without wasting time, let's start solving this problem now. So once again, solve 4d raised to 4 minus 8d cube minus 7d square plus 11d plus 6 into y is equal to 0. So what's the first thing we do? We write the auxiliary equation. That means we write d as m. Okay, simple. So we write 4m raised to 4 minus 8m cube minus 7m square plus 11m plus 6 is equal to 0. Fine. Now, as I discussed in the previous video about the two calculators, so and I have both of them here. One is FX 991 ES plus and the other is Casio 991 C1W. And as I mentioned that this one calculator, which is the latest advanced model, many of you might be having it. It has a function where you can find up to 4 roots. Okay, so let's see how can you do it here. So switch it on now. You need to go to home. In that you need to go to equation. Okay, then we are going to solve polynomial here, degree 4. Okay, then c ax square plus bx plus c ax square ax cube plus bx square plus x plus d. You have to choose the third one, that is a raised to x ax raised to 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. Okay, now let's put the values here. We have a's a b c d e. We have a as 4 equals is execute minus 8 execute minus 7 execute 11 execute 6 execute. Now when you press equal to, I will write the roots here now. We're getting the roots as say x1, we get x1 is 2, x2 is 3 by 2, x3 is minus 1 by 2 and x4 is 1. Okay, so I write down. So having the roots as, I write is m is equal to 2 comma 3 by 2 comma minus 1 by 2 and the last one is minus 1. That means you can easily write the complementary factor here. That is, what is the CF? CF will be C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3 by 2x plus C3 e raised to minus 1 by 2x plus C4 e raised to x. So the solution is CF. Why? Because right side is 0. So solution is itself CF. But you won't get any marks for this. They may hardly give 1 marks for writing this auxiliary equation. That's it. Why? Because the question here, the problem here in the examination is asked for around 6 to 7 marks. Getting it? The problem they ask here is 6 to 7 marks. That means you cannot write it like this here. You have to explain in a detailed way, and that's what I'm going to show you here. Okay, what I'll do, I'll write down the roots here somewhere. M is equal to say 2 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 1. So I'll not use calculator again. I already have these roots. Okay, now let's see how to write in such a way so that you can score full 6 to 7 marks. So I rub this out. Okay, now starting with the problem, see what you can do here is simply m raised to 4. You need to use a method called as trial and error along with synthetic division. Okay, to show the complete solution. Now, what is trial and error? Trial and error means you have to keep on putting the values of m as 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, so on. So that keep on checking so that the value becomes 0. That is one route. Start from the lowest. Okay, but see, that is one way. If we have this fx 991 years plus you need to do it manually and check. Okay, otherwise, if you, as I have solved using fx 981 CW, you already know which is smallest root here, -1. You can choose that. Okay, so let me do it here and show you. So first, let me choose, say m is equal to say 1. To put another 1 here, 4, I get 4, then -8, and m means -7, 1 means -7. Okay, then 11 into 1, 11 and 6. So it will be -4, -11, so it's not becoming 0. Then I choose m is equal to what? -1 and c. If you put -1 here, -1 is to 4 is +1, 4 into 1, 4. Then -1 cube, -1, so +8. Then -1 square +1, -7 into 1 is 7, -7. Then -11 and 6. Add it. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 minus 7, 5. 5 minus 11 minus 6. -6 plus 6, 0. So that means I have one root is what? m1 is equal to -1. See, I have this one root here now. This is trial and error method. Okay. Getting it? But for those, again, who are using the fx 991 C1W, there is no need to do the trial error. You can directly find the roots from the calculator and choose which root, the smallest one here. Which is smallest? -1. See, -1. Okay. Now, to find the other, so out of 4 roots, 1 root is opted. So how many roots remaining? 3, m3. To find those other roots, I will employ a method called as synthetic division. Okay, because I have to show in the examination paper. Fine. So, taking this m1 as a key, I will apply the method of synthetic division here. So, how does that work? See, very simple. This whole, see? Now, first write all these coefficients here. For m raised to 4, it is 4, then -8, then -7, 11 and 6. Okay, you are dividing it by the key. What's key here? -1, the first root which you find. Now, how to solve this? See, very simple. Below put 4, put always 0. Now, here, remember, always add. So, add it. Okay, now add 4 plus 0 is 4. Now, see, -1 into 4 is -4. Again, add -8 minus 4 is -12. Fine. Again, -1 into -12 is +12. 12 minus 7, -7 plus 12 is 5. Correct. -1 into 5 is -5. Right. So 11 minus 5, 6. Again, -1 into 6 is -6. So -6 plus 6, 0. The last term cancels. So I divided m raised to 4 by 1 m. What remains? M cube. See, I get the root as here. The remaining I get it as 4m cube minus 12m square plus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. So again for this, which is the lowest whole number here? 2. Or if you want to solve, you can solve using the calculator here. Okay, check it. Okay, because I already know if you have this fx, 991 ES plus, then what you can do is again go to on mode, we go to equation, then highest 4 number ax cube, put 4 equals to -12 equals to 5 equals to 6 equals to. So you get the roots as -1 by 2, 2 and 3 by 2. See, -1 by 2, 2 and 3 by 2. So which we are going to select? We are going to select the whole number. That is 2, lowest whole number 2. Okay. So again, there is no need to show, but that is again by trial and error method. You just using the calculator find it. M is equal to 2 is one more root. Okay. The first root was m1 is equal to -1. The second root is what? M is equal to m2 is equal to 2. Okay. This is one more root you got. Fine. Now again, to show the examiner, do the same step here. This again 1 m raised to 4, m cube over. Now m cube by m square. Okay, that means again divide it. So same stuff here. So we write the coefficients here: 4, -12, 5 and 6 divided by 2. Again what to do? Below 4 put 0. Now add. Always remember add. 4 plus 0 is what? 4. 2 4 is 8. -12 plus 8 is -4. 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. Again, minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3. 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Again, cancel to become 0. That's it. Okay, getting it? So simple. What remains? M raised to 4, m cube. This will be what? M square. So we have 4m square minus 4m minus 3 is equal to 0. And you already know here 1 due to m is equal to 1. Okay, minus 1. Done. Other root is 2. The remaining 2 are minus 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Or you can simply use a calculator. I don't want to show you this very simple stuff. You can go to calculator, press mode, the equation in the equation that is square. Put 4 minus 4 and minus 3. You get the remaining roots as m equals to what? Remaining minus 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Okay, so one root is m1 is minus 1, 2, then minus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. Therefore, alright, right? m3 is equal to minus 1 by 2, m4 is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, all the roots which are obtained are m is equal to minus 1, 2, minus 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. That's it. These are all the roots, and we have all the roots here. All roots are real and distinct. They are different. So for d raised to 4 means 4 roots. C1, C2, C3, C4 as explained in the theory. Now, as the right side is 0, the solution is only the complementary factor, because one more time I will discuss it, the solution to any higher order differential equation is y is equal to complementary factor plus the particular integral. Particular integral depends on the right hand side. If the right side is 0, the solution is only CF. Therefore, the solution is, we will write CF, I write for CF is equal to, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for each C1, e raised to minus x plus C2 e raised to 2x plus C3 e raised to minus 1 by 2x plus C4 e raised to 3 by 2x. Therefore, the solution is y is equal to only CF. So once again write a solution here. It is C1 e raised to minus x plus C2 e raised to 2x plus C3 e raised to minus 1 by 2x plus C4 e raised to 3 by 2x. That's a beautiful solution here you got. That's it, which carries around 6 to 7 marks. This is the way how we need to write in the examination. That's it. The next problem here is solve 4d raised to 4 minus 4d cube minus 23d square plus 12d plus 36 whole bracket y is equal to 0. One more very important question which have been frequently asked in the VTU semester examinations. Okay, so we have solved a previous problem same time. So now you know how to do those things smarter way. So let's do smarter way using this Casio FX991 CW. Even if you don't have that, I'll again show you this same problem in a detailed way. Okay, so one more time, solve 4d raised to 4 minus 4d cube minus 23d square plus 12d plus 36 whole into y is equal to 0. First step is what? To write the auxiliary equation, write d as m. So we write 4m cube, m raised to 4 minus 4m cube minus 23m square plus 12m plus 36 equals to 0. So d raised to 4 means how much? 4 roots. So that means you can easily use this to solve. Okay, again we have we go to home, then we go to equation xy is equal to 0. Since we're solving a polynomial of 4 degree, so polynomial, then a raised to 4, the third one. Okay, so we have a, b, c, d, e, all the values here. So let's put in the calculator here now. We have 4 equals to, execute here, minus 4, execute, minus 23, execute, then 12, execute, then 36, execute. So execute. So we have, all the roots as m is equal to, right, 2 comma minus 3 by 2 comma we have, okay, 2 and minus 3 by 2. Okay, afterwards if you see in the calculator, it's again not, it's coming back to the equation, it's again showing x1 is equal to 2 and x2 is equal to minus 3 by 2. That means again, if you roll back to the previous video, I explained it over there, that scientific calculator will never show whatever it is, 991 7W 19 years plus second addition, whatever, it will not show repeated roots like 1, 1, 2, 2, it will not show. So you have to use your brains and think of it. Okay, that means what I told, there are totally 4 roots and stopping here. That means the next two are also the same roots. That means it has to be 2 and minus 3 by 2 only. Getting the point? Okay. So since there are 4 roots and it is stopping only up to 2 roots, so the next roots are the same roots. That's as simple as that. Okay. Now we have the roots here, so you can easily write, y is equal to the complementary factor because the right side is 0. So the answer is C1. See, I will once again write the roots here properly. So we have m is equal to 2, 2, minus 3 by 2, minus 3 by 2. Okay, so you can write the answer as y is equal to, see, 2 roots are repeated. When 2 roots are same, then c1 plus c2x whole into e raised to 2x. Again, same roots, repeated roots. Means what a concept? We write c1 c2 over plus c3 plus c4x into e raised to minus 3 by 2x. Done. That's the answer. So many students, they ask me, sir, when we find directly using a calculator, write the answer. Can you do that? No, you cannot do that. Why? Because the problem here is asked for 6 to 7 marks. And you cannot write this. For writing only the auxiliary equation, they are given 1 marks, as discussed previously. Okay. So you have to show in a detailed way how to solve the problems to attain the full 7 marks. So this is not acceptable. So I write the roots here first. I keep it here because I have already 2, 2, I have minus 3 by 2 and minus 3 by 2. Done. Okay. So drop this. So let's solve the problem in a detailed way to get the full 6 to 7 marks as described. Now, first thing what you do, you need to do a trial and error method. People who are having 992 CNW, they know already what's the root. The lowest root is 2 here. So you can directly say let m is equal to 2 the root. Otherwise, since the fx 918 ES plus has the maximum of 2q, so you may not be able to find that directly here. You need to do a trial and error method. That is how you put m is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, 2, minus 10, check. What makes this 0? That's it. Okay, so let's check it 1. M is equal to 1 if I put here 4, minus 4, 23, 12 into 1, 12, 36. So 0, 23. So it's not becoming 0. Next I'll check with m is equal to 2 and c. 2 raised to 4, 16. In place of m put 2 and check whether it gives the result 0 or not. 2 raised to 4, 16. 16 for the 64. Then 8 for the 32, minus 32. Then 2 square is 4, minus 92. 4 into minus 23 is minus 32. And 12 2s are 24 and 36. So let's see. We have 64 minus 32 is what? 32. 32. Okay. And this will be, see, 64 minus 32 is 32. 32 minus 92 is minus 60. Again, 36 plus 24 is 60. 60 minus 60 is what? 0. So it is 0. That means obviously m is equal to 2 is a root. We got one root here as m is equal to 2. This is a root. Okay. Now same way we will do, taking this root as a key, we will do a simple method called as synthetic division. So we found it was m raised to 4, we found m. So remaining will be m cube plus 1. That means we will divide the whole equation by 2. So we have here, again I tell, draw a line like this, write all the coefficients of m raised to 4, m cube, then we have minus 23 for m square, then 12 and 36. Get it? 4 minus 4 minus 23, 12 and 36. Then you need to divide this by what? The key is 2 here, because we got one root as 2. That means it will cut down to make m cube. So again, what's the next step? Below 4 always put 0. 0. Okay. Now we always add. Be careful here. People do mistakes. Remember, listen to me carefully. We always add. Okay. So please, fine. So 4 plus 0 is 4. See, one more thing I'm telling you before solving this. While designing this, series for differential equation, I have designed in such a way that you will be able to score full 20 marks in this module. But you need to watch the videos carefully, and along with that, most important is practice. If you don't practice, you won't get, you will lose marks. You'll miss something and you'll lose marks. Okay, so please watch carefully, don't skip any part, and along with that, it's better you take a notebook, a pen, and practice along with me. And along with that, most important, calculator. You need to get hands-on calculator. Otherwise, simply watching, merely watching, and in examination taking the calculator won't help. You will not be able to, you need to understand a calculator well. Fine. Now, 4 plus 0, 4. Again, see, 2 4s are 8. Again, you are adding it. 8 minus 4 is 4. 2 4s are 8. Minus 23 plus 8 is what? Minus 15. Simple addition subtraction. 2 into minus 15. Minus 30. Again, minus 30 plus 12 is minus 18. 2 into minus 18, minus 36. They cancel to become 0. So we are left with m raised to 4 divided by m cube. So left it here now. 4m cube plus 4m square minus 15m minus 18 is equal to 0. Okay. Again, you need to find one more value that makes it 0. So again you have, as you already know, we have taken first m is equal to 2. Again you have 2 here. We already know. But since many people are using the fx 991s plus, I want to show them also. So again, one more time, let's do in a detailed way. Again, we go to mod, we go to equation 5, then cube, is that right? So 4. So we put a value of a, b, c, d here. 4 equals to 4 equals to minus 15 equals minus 18 equals, see, we get 2 and minus 3 by 2. Okay, 2 and minus 3 by 2. See here again. After that, again, if you press, I am not getting x3. I should show the calculator need to show 3 roots, x1, x2, x3. But again, if you press equal to, what I'm getting? 2, x1 is 2, x2 is equal to minus 3 by 2, and again equation. That means what I tell here also, m will be 1 is 2, then what? Minus 3 by 2, then the last root is a repeated one as discussed. So again the next root is also, because the calculator is not going to show you the repeated roots, so the next root is also minus 3 by 2. So you now from the calculator you know that the whole number, the root which the whole number is 2. Again, there is no need to again check. If you want to check, you can check. In place of m, you can put 2 and check, we get 0 only. There is no need. Again, you know that m is equal to 2 is the root. Okay. Again, do the same step here with m is equal to 2. Do the same synthetic division method here, because you need to get here around 6 to 7 marks. You need to show the examination that actually what you're doing. Otherwise, they won't give you marks. Okay. So again, same, write the quotient here for m cube, m square minus 15, m and 18. So we have 4, then minus 15 and minus 18. Whole thing. What's the key here? The root which you find is 2. Right. Again, the same steps. Below 4 puts 0, 2, 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 4s are 8. 2 into 4, 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 2 into 12 is 24, 24 minus 15 is how much? 9, 2 9s are 18, minus 18 plus 18 is 0. Done. M raised to 4, see, one root form m cube, one more root form m cube by m square. So what remains? 4m square plus 12m plus 9 is equal to 0. Again, if you use the calculator and check, okay, I want to be very detailed in solving problems here so that you shouldn't make mistake. Again, if I'm using your same 990 CWR, okay, so let's use this. So again, if you're finding the roots for this, that is 4m square plus 12m plus 9 is equal to 0, I should need 2 roots. So we go to home, equation, polynomial, square, right? Square means first one x square plus bx plus c. You put 4 equals to 12 equals to 9. That is execute. See, again showing, it should show x1 and x2. Again showing x is 3 by 2. Again is going back to the equation. Okay. Why? Because if the roots are repeated, the calculator will not show repeated roots. Don't write only 1 root and thumb. We need m squared, 2 roots compulsory. So when the calculator is showing you what it's showing minus 3 by 2, the next root is also the repeated root, same one. That is, we have m is equal to minus 3 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2. So I got all those roots are m1, m2, m3, m4. So finally, this is one more I got. So finally, the all roots are, so roots are m is equal to 2 comma 2 comma minus 3 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2. And as we know, the solution here is only the complementary factor. Why? Because the right hand side is 0. Okay, there is no pi. That means the solution here is y is equal to, I write here, when the roots are repeated, go back to the previous video, again all the detailed theory over there. If the roots are same, the complementary factor is written for this 2 and 2 same, is written as c1 plus c2x whole bracket e raised to 2x. Again we are having the same repeated roots here, minus 3 by 2 comma minus 3 by 2, c1 c2 over again c3 plus c4x whole into e raised to, what is the root, 3 by 2x. That's it. This is the final solution. Beautiful, which carries around 6 to 7 marks, and this is how it is done perfectly. That's it. So that's all in today's video. Now I'm 100% sure that if I give you any problem from any textbook to find CF, you'll definitely do that. Okay, see, I'm putting all my energies and efforts here, making this videos on engineering mathematics M1, M2, M3, M4, and especially this higher order differential equations, so that each and every one of you writing the paper should get benefited from this and score the full marks in this module. So if you like the way I teach, then please do subscribe, share these videos with those who need it. Okay, like your friends, your classmates who have backs, who have arrears, and who are regularly, doing the engineering courses. So also, if you have any comments, please drop up in the comment box below. So please don't miss the next video. It will be on a very, very important topic, that is particle integral, which is a very important part of computing the complete solution of higher order differential equations. Till then, happy learning, happy engineering, keep practicing. All the problems you solved here are very, very important for examination. Practice them thoroughly. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.